You hopping on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Great evening, great evening, great evening. The sirens in the background. It's always something going on here in Atlanta. Great evening, great evening, great evening. If you're hopping on, great evening, great evening. I'll talk about why a lot of business owners' online advertisement is not profitable, and if you've recently ran any type of ads online or you're currently running them right now, we're going to talk about why that is the case. Why that is the case. If you know any other business owners right now who are currently advertising at this time, who has talked about advertising, not really getting the results they're seeking, or looking to even get better results and improve their marketing on the internet, I would definitely share this with them. I have people all the time messaging me, asking me questions about Facebook ads and Instagram ads and asking me questions, all that type of stuff. This is a perfect time to be able to get on and get your questions answered. So if you know anyone else right now who owns a business, who's attempted to use any type of paid media to generate customers for their business on the internet, feel free to share this live stream around with them as well as I get ready to share some good stuff with you. I've worked with a lot of business owners over these last several months in a lot of different niches, different industries, different business models, building out, which is what we call sales funnels in the internet marketing world, quote unquote, and also running ads. And I want to talk about, at times, for those business owners that don't become extremely profitable, why not? And then we do have the business owners that do become profitable, and I want to talk about the difference between the two. So this is something you can know if you plan on really scaling your business online. Let's see what we got on here. About paying for likes by running like campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. Man, I definitely believe that's what you should be doing. Right now, like with most of our clients, we typically start off with a likes campaign with targeting a rather broad audience on Facebook to actually build up their following of people that will actually have an interest in their products and services. And then, you know, when it comes to actually creating your ads, you can actually target people that are liking your page. So you have like more of a warm audience built up. Hello to you, Gervais. I hope that helped, Rob. So I definitely agree with investing into a likes campaign because, like I say, it assists with creating brand awareness. It assists with actually building up your following and building up a warm audience that you can consistently show ads to, provide value to, market to, and sell to. So, what I want to talk about very quickly, I see we got a pretty nice audience on here today. This is Gerald Bass. I'm signing on out of Atlanta, Georgia. Hope you all have had a great Wednesday today. Great day, great week. So I want to talk about why certain business owners, they get into setting up online advertisement, whether that's via Facebook, whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube, however you market your business, and why a lot of them are not extremely profitable. Okay? So, of course, we know if you ran ads online, okay, if you haven't ran ads online, then you still want to tune into this. Of course, we know it's three parts to creating ads online. So one is your actual campaign objective, right? So what are you looking to do? Are you looking to get traffic? Are you looking to generate leads? Are you looking to get website conversions, video views, downloads on the app, page post engagement, right? Like, what are you looking to do? And then after you choose your campaign objective, you have to create your ad set, which is set up your targeting. So one of the things is a lot of business owners don't really necessarily know who their ideal customer client is when it comes to targeting. So for one, you have to do extensive market research in terms of understanding the demographics around your ideal customers and clients that you're looking to attract. What do I mean by that? Where are they located? What's their gender? What's their age range? What are the different interests and behaviors that they have? And before I go on to the other parts that I really wanted to highlight, I want to share this as well. If you're building a business online and you're not currently building an email list, that's another reason why you're not very profitable online, okay? Your biggest asset on the internet, ladies and gentlemen, is an email list. Your biggest asset online is an email list. Without an email list, you do not have a business on the internet. Anybody who's made thousands, tens of thousands, to six figures to seven on the internet, they all have an email list of subscribers who have raised their hand, who say, hey, I have an interest in what you're doing. I have an interest in what you're offering, but I may just not have purchased as of yet, right? But I do have an interest. Or they may have already purchased, and they may be on another list in your email list that you could constantly market other things to, right? And so with that being said, you have to have an email list. Now, here's another thing that a lot of business owners, that's true. Absolutely. I know you know, Charlotte. I see my guy Omar on, Barbara on. Welcome, welcome. So here's another thing when it comes to that email list that a lot of business owners don't know. When you have an email list of subscribers that you built on the internet that have raised their hand because they've opted in to a page that you should have set up online, usually we call these opt-in pages. Some people call them capture pages, landing pages, etc. You have a page that's constantly generating names and emails for you on the internet where you're building this list. Even for those that have not yet purchased your product or service, you can take your email list and you can load it up into Facebook in the ad platform, in the ad set part of your ads that you're creating. And you can target everyone on your email list that has not purchased your product or service as of yet. You can even go as far as creating a lookalike audience, okay? A lookalike audience. Starting off with a minimum of 1.2 million people that Facebook will base people who are similar to everyone that's on your email list. And put those ads in front of those people. So you have people right now, hint, hint, who run ads on Facebook, who run ads on Instagram, who run ads on YouTube, who are just targeting their subscribers, the lookalike audiences of their subscribers on their email list. They're not even targeting any cold audiences. I'm giving you all some game here. I hope you're catching this. For you all that have invested in any type of paid ads or looking to invest in paid ads. And if you have a business on the internet and you want to tremendously scale, the paid ad route is the fastest way to scale your business online. Free traffic is not necessarily very scalable, okay, because it's not predictable. You may get leads here, leads there, but nothing is consistent, okay? That's nuggets right there. I'm telling you all this. So that's money that a lot of business owners leave on the table when it comes to their advertisement, is they don't have an email list. So you have to be growing an email list. You all, and I know my connection is kind of bad, you can take that email list and you can target your email list of people that have not took action on your offers as of yet, and you can create a lookalike audience to basically expand your reach, to reach more people online that look like everyone that is opted in for your stuff online, okay? Which, of course, that increases your traffic flow, your lead flow, and it brings you more sales. So that's one of the things. You got to make sure that you're getting your ads in front of the right audiences. That's another thing. The third ad, okay, when it comes to online, you have to become great at persuasively writing. We call it writing ad copy, okay, writing words that sell. Everybody is not great at that. And I was not great at that some years ago. Matter of fact, I used to have someone used to write my ads some years ago. People don't know this, right? In the beginning stages. I'm being transparent with you all. When I first started, I was not the best writer, right? So I actually used to have someone write my ads for me, and even my clients. But what ended up happening was by studying what that person was doing, and then I started to study many other advertisers online, and I started to look at a lot of other Facebook ads online that was being ran, and I created, this is something I'm about to share with you all. People pay me a lot of money for this. I hope you write it down. I created what they call a ad swipe file, meaning some of the ads that I saw online that were performing the best in terms of engagement and things of that nature. I actually created a file of all those ads, and I started to study those ads and how they was writing their ads, how they was writing their headlines, what type of images they were using, what type of videos they were using. Now, you don't copy other people's ads, but you can model other people's ads. I hope you all caught that. Tell it, cuz. Knowledge is power. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, cuz. Appreciate it. Okay? So you don't copy other people's ads, but you can model other people's ads online. So I just gave you all golden nugget. All right? So, by basically, like I say, studying a lot of different advertisements, and I also invested in books on writing better ads. I've invested in courses on writing better ads and stuff like that. You get better at it. So to this day, now I write my own ads. I write ads for our clients and all that type of stuff. And now I train other people too on how to write effective ads. Okay. So with that being said, like I say, you have to know how to persuasively write ads. You have to be able to test out different images, test out different videos, test out different headlines, and you have to have a sales funnel in place. Okay, you want to write that down. This is what you need to be profitable. If you're not profitable with running advertisement right now, you have to have a sales funnel in place. You need a landing page in place where you can consistently generate people's names, emails, depending on the type of business you have. You may even collect phone numbers as well on the front end, just depending on the business you have. And you need a system in place where you can take your prospects through that basically positions them to be able to buy it. That's what you need on the internet, and we call that a sales funnel. Right? We call that a sales funnel. Now, at times, you even have to test out different landing pages. So you always have to be testing when it comes to advertisement. Now, here's the problem. Here's one of the biggest problems on why a lot of business owners are not profitable with their ads online. Because they don't have back-end offers, or they have nothing more higher ticket on the back end that they can offer to their customers and clients to be able to offset costs so that they can spend more in advertisement to acquire a customer or client. So that's where a lot of business owners go wrong. That's why a lot of them are not profitable. They're selling something for $7 online, or $27 online, or $47 online, or $100 online. And what happens is you may have other businesses within your space who may be offering products and services for that same price, but they have even other things that they can offer their market on the back end to increase customer value. And so they're able to spend more to acquire a customer or client. So by them being able to spend more to acquire a customer or client with Facebook and Instagram, guess who Facebook and Instagram ads they're going to show the most? They're going to show their ads the most. They're going to get the most clicks, they're going to get the most leads, and they're going to get the most customers and clients because they're able to spend more because they have back-end offers that allow them to be able to spend more, if that makes sense. So for instance, I've had e-commerce business owners that have came to me recently attempting to get us to do marketing for them online, right? Selling different products online. Some of you all may be familiar with drop shipping and all that type of stuff. So I've been having e-commerce business owners come to me, and they come to me and they have a product for like $6 on their site, right? They're attempting to market more of that. And I say, this is all well and good, but what are some things that we could position on the back end once they make this initial sale to be able to increase customer value? That way you can be able to get a return on your investment in terms of your advertising spend. Okay, so we had to start thinking about bundle packages that we can offer on the back end. We had to start thinking about gift packages that we maybe can offer on the back end, if this makes sense. We had to start thinking about other products that are relevant to that front end product that we can market on the back end to be able to increase customer value so that they can spend more on ads to acquire a customer. I hope this is making sense. They can spend more to acquire a customer via Facebook and Instagram because they have a back end offer. Okay? That's the whole thing. And then I know it's a lot of you all on here in network marketing. A lot of network marketers just don't get it. That's why it's over 90% of network marketers who struggle with making money online and really making money period in their business. The average network marketer recruits 2 representatives into their business on average in their entire lifetime of being in the business. Most never recruit anyone. No, I'm not in New York. I'm actually in Atlanta. Okay? I'm in the Buckhead area out here in Atlanta. Right? That's where I'm at. I will be in New York at the end of this month. So if you're in New York, you're a mover and shaker out there, you want to connect with me, feel free to shoot me a message. We could definitely see how we can make that happen. But I'll be in New York at the end of this month. Okay? A lot of network marketers are home-based business owners. I see a lot of you all on here as well. A lot of them struggle. Same thing when it comes to ads online because they don't. I know the connection is kind of bad right here. A lot of network marketers, they're earning $50 a sale or $100 for every person that joined their business. They don't have a back end. So they're not able to spend as much to do testing on ads. They're not able to spend as much to get someone to join their business because they have no type of back end offer. So when I was in network marketing, I did what Miss Charlotte, who's on here tonight, did recently with us, is I got into affiliate marketing and I attached it to my network marketing business model. What do I mean by that? Okay, what I did was I said, okay, it's a lot of business owners out here that's struggling in terms of growing their business. They need help. They need education. A lot of them don't know how to market their business on social media. And so I got into an affiliate marketing program that offered educational products to business owners who needed help with social media marketing. This was before I even had the knowledge and the success I've had up to this point. This was years ago. Right? And so what I started to do was I started to actually internet that can help other business owners with growing their business online. What happened is by me marketing their products on the internet, they paid me commissions for every sale that I made for every business owner that actually purchased the product. But not only that, I was able to introduce those business owners to my network marketing business. Not only that, with the affiliate marketing business model, usually you can earn anywhere from like $40 a sale all the way up to like $10,000 a sale. Okay? So with that being said, now it made sense with me being in network marketing to be able to invest into advertisement because I had different offers that I can offer to those business owners to increase the customer value to be able to invest into advertisement and be profitable. I hope that makes sense. I'll hit you up. How do you get traffic for your links? Great question. So one of the ways I get traffic is, okay, it's different ways. So you have the organic ways, which is the free ways that you can get traffic online, which is by putting out valuable content. What do I mean by putting out valuable content? You can put out live streams educating your particular market or audience, which is something I'm doing right now, right? Putting out valuable content, giving tips and advice to your audience. Things that can help your audience and talk about different problems that they may be having, giving them certain solutions. And at the end of every piece of content, you give a call to action. Okay, for them to go over and opt in on some type of landing page to dive deeper to learn more about what you're doing. Okay? That's why you have to have a sales funnel in place. You can do it through just the form of video now online as well. But here's the thing. Even with organic strategies, you have to build up an audience. So that's another thing. You have to build up an audience, whether that's going to be on your first Facebook personal page or even if you're going to do it on your business page. Now, the thing about building up an audience on your business page is in today's time, less than 1% of your audience is even going to see your post on your business page. That's why people run sponsored ads, to reach their audience on their business page. So with that being said, is you can definitely build up your audience on your personal page. You can run a lights campaign and build up your audience on your business page. Also, you can run ads as well off your Facebook business page to your audience that have liked your Facebook business page to drive traffic to your links. Of course, you got a lot of different Facebook groups and communities here online. So all your pieces of content that you put out, you should be in a lot of groups where your audience is hanging out at. You can share your content in those different groups online. Once again, you can run ads. I just talked about that, Facebook and Instagram ads. That's what we're skilled in. They have YouTube ads as well, and LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads too. Also, every piece of content you get, you can load it up to YouTube over there. Now, with YouTube, you do have to do some research and stuff over there. Research on how you want to write up your title for your YouTube video, how you want to write up your description for your YouTube video, different tags you want to use for the YouTube video. That way it will rank over there on YouTube, because YouTube is actually a search engine. That way when people are searching for different things around the topic of your particular video on YouTube, your video can pop up. You can get traffic that way, or you can just run YouTube ads as well. And when you put content on YouTube, you can also share your content from YouTube over to LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn profile and your audience is over there, you can also share it on Twitter. And also having an email list and sending all your content out to your email list. That's how you get traffic. How do we always stick to a niche? Great question. So, yeah, I mean, this is how I look at it. If you really want to build something significant and over the long term become extremely profitable, you want to become a specialist versus a generalist. I don't know how many general practitioner and the brain surgeon. So the general practitioner works on all parts of the body, and they put in a lot of hours every single day, and they take on any type of client, right? And they don't get paid as much. They don't have a lot of fun. They really don't enjoy what they do because they're always working and having to work with any and everybody. Okay? But the brain surgeon takes on a specific amount of clients and less clients, focuses on one part of the body, solves a bigger problem, so they make more, and in terms, they have a whole lot more fun as well in terms of their lifestyle, right? Because they're focusing on one thing. So to answer your question, yes, they say the riches are in the niches. That is a true statement. If you really want to dominate in your business, get very specific on a specific niche in terms of who you're serving and how you're serving them. It'll take you a long way. I'm telling you this right now. Any other questions? Great questions. Hope y'all got some value. If you got some value, feel free to hit some love on the live stream. Feel free to share this around with anyone else you feel could benefit. Let's share the message with other people. You know, there's a lot of other business owners out here I'm pretty sure can use this information too. We want to impact the world. Help as many entrepreneurs and people as we can as a whole, because without entrepreneurs, you all, there is no economy. We're the ones that provide the jobs, right? So let's help as many people as we can with business and prospering in business, okay? But yeah, what I'm gonna do for you all, for any of y'all that want to dive a little deeper to learn a little bit more about like advertising online and stuff like that, like in terms of this subject that I talked on, I'm gonna drop a link in the comments to an actual free case study that I have. on how to generate an unlimited number of prospects, customers, and clients online every single week with predictability. I go a lot more in detail on it. It's GeraldBass.com/profits. I'm going to put it down in the comments. You can check it out. It's a free case study. I've done. Okay. For me, and I know this may sound cliche, it's my why. Like, my why has driven me over all these years. And I know that may sound cliche. People hear that all the time. Like, you got to have a strong why, what hurts you the most, and all that type of stuff. But that's actually true. When I actually first got into network marketing, before I got into online marketing, I was in a very bad situation in my life at that time. And what I mean by that is I was in a pile of debt. I literally had to move back home with my parents as a grown man. And so for me, that was my why. My why was getting out of debt. My why was getting up out of my parents' house, getting back on my feet, making some of myself, and then being able to go back to and help my parents. And then also be able to serve more people and help more people. That became my why. And to this day, my why, humble space, I've done pretty well in business over the last few years very consistently. And so now my why, what drives and motivates and fuels me every day, is serving people, becoming the best version of myself, and serving people at the highest degree. The type of success that I've had, being able to go back and give it back to others and help other people be able to live out their dream lifestyle. So that's what motivates me. So I think, to answer your question, you need to really identify like why you're doing what you're doing. And you have to get clear on your vision in terms of what you're doing, right? They lack vision. And if you don't have vision, you're going fast nowhere. That's like walking into a dark room. You bumping into things, right? Because you can't see anything. So with that being said, you got to get clear on your why. You got to get clear on your vision. And one of the things that I also used to do some years ago was every single morning I did affirmations. So all the things that I was looking to accomplish in my life, whether that was spiritually, whether that was relationally, whether that was, I wrote them down on index cards, and I spoke in the present tense as if they had already came into my life. I'm so happy and grateful for certain things that I was looking to manifest into my life. And I used to recite those affirmations every single morning. I don't do them anymore because I don't really have a problem staying motivated these days, but that's something that I did for like years. I stated my affirmations every single morning, and I used to have my goals too of different things that I was looking to accomplish. I had them in different, like on a bathroom mirror. In my office that I was working in at the time, had my goals all around the office, had them in my car on the dashboard, like things that I was looking to accomplish. That way I was constantly reminded of what I needed to set out for and what I was looking to accomplish. My face looks like Black Dragon. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty dark out here. Whoever that is, too, I don't even see your name. So we must have a troll on here. So Tammy says, should you think about the long term and growth slowly or the short term and get profits? So I like to think of things from a long-term strategy first, but I know it depends on where you are, like in your journey of your business, to focus a lot on short-term, depending on where you are at that time, and that's understandable. But I believe you should have short-term and long-term goals, right? Both. You know, you should have daily goals, you should have weekly goals, you should have monthly goals, you should have yearly goals, you should have a 3-year goal, 5-year goal, and etc. So I think really you should have both. But at times when you may be in a tight situation, you may have to put a lot of focus on short-term goals at that specific time. So I really think it depends on where you are. in your journey. That's my opinion on that. Any other questions? I see my guy Rico on here. What's going on, man? I saw Satari had hopped on. For you all that hopped on a little later, you may want to go back and watch the replay. Any advice for a 20-year-old? No problem, Satari. Good to see you hopped on. Any advice for a 20-year-old? Woo! If I could go back to 20 years old. Yeah, I believe if I could go back to 20 years old myself, I would have believed a whole lot more bigger, a whole lot faster. That's what I would have done. And I believe I would have been a lot more focused. I did a lot of partying back in my 20s. Not saying there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself, but at the end of the day, I think I wouldn't have done as much partying as I did. And I was in the entertainment business too, but I wouldn't have did as much partying. I would have been a lot more focused. I would have got mentors a whole lot faster as well. Surrounding myself around people that was where I was looking to go a whole lot faster. And pretty much, man, I would have committed to a lot more learning. That's what I would say. And besides that, man, just putting in a whole lot more work. Oh yeah, I would definitely recommend watching this replay, Satar. I would definitely recommend watching it. Do we really need a college degree? Boy. So yeah, it depends. Looking to accomplish. To answer your question, I believe to be an entrepreneur or a business owner, you don't necessarily have to have a college degree, because we have so many success stories of many entrepreneurs, business owners out there that don't have college degrees who became extremely successful at what they do, or they didn't even finish college. I'm not recommending to drop out of college, or I'm not saying don't go to college. I really just depends. It depends on what are you setting out for. Like for a lot of people that's going to be doctors and lawyers and stuff like that, or accountants and things of that nature, I think that college education is definitely needed. But in terms of like entrepreneurship and business, I think it just varies. I went to school for business, but I wouldn't say that it's just needed for everyone. It depends on. It just really depends on what are you looking to get out of the college situation? Because with me, I wanted to go to build up my network and stuff, get the experience, things of that nature. But to this day, you have ways where you can get access to so much mentorship when it comes to business. There's so many books out here. There's so many courses out here. There's so many coaching programs out here, masterminds out here, events and conferences that you can attend. That in entrepreneurship, you can get a whole lot of education as long as you go and execute and be willing to go out there and just test different things and go hard with it. You can eventually make it once you find what works for you. So with that being said, I think it depends on the field, like what degree you're looking to get. But these are great questions. I'm going to get ready to hop off here. I appreciate you all hopping on. I would definitely recommend you all watch this replay if you hopped on late. I'm going to drop a link in the comment section, like I said, to a case study for you all that want to go a little deeper in terms of knowing how to generate more customers and clients online weekly, predictably, on the internet. I'm going to drop the case study down in the section and you can take a little bit more in-depth look on what we was talking about. Gotcha. Once again, it just really depends on how far you want to go with your education with that. I mean, I know people that have went to school for music and came out and they doing real well. And I know some people that didn't even go to school for music that's crushing it as well in the music industry. So it just really depends on, like, me personally, I look at it from this standpoint. When it comes to colleges and education as a whole, long as you're learning from someone who's actually been in the field, in the industry, and they've gotten results from it, they've had success with it, it's cool. I'm just not with the whole going learning theory type stuff, meaning from people that have not really accumulated much success from it. That's just to this day. So in terms of going to school for music, if it's people that have gotten results, they've having success, they can help you get on the right path, go for it. But like I say, it's people that have not went to school for music that's became successful. And then there's people that have. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's how you have to look at that. All right. So like I said, I'm going to drop that link in the comments for you all that want to dive a little deeper on this stuff we talked about today. And feel free to share this around with anyone else you feel could benefit. No problem at all. Tell me no problem at all. Let me know if I can help you all in any other way. And y'all definitely have a great rest of your night on purpose. Thank you for the love. And feel free to share this around, y'all. Have a great one.